provided Vincent with a wonderful excuse for some alone time with Catherine after Winterfest. They had ice skated on the pond in Central Park, made snow, angels, and shared hot chocolate. They'd had a snow and built a snowman and taken long, lovely walks in its pristine whiteness. But it appeared that there might be none of that this year. The most he could think of was a romantic supper after the Winterfest, gathering in his chamber with a book of her favorite poetry, which he doubted would provide much excitement. Deciding it would be best to explain his problem in person, he blew out the candles, threw his cape over his shoulders, and made his way down the rocky tunnel passageway to Catherine's balcony above. A short time later, Catherine quickly answered his knock at her balcony door. Though his visit was a surprise, Catherine greeted him with delight. "Vincent, how wonderful to see you," she said as she snuggled close to him through his heavy cape. Is something wrong?" she asked. No, my lovely Catherine. "Well, not exactly," he said, "but it seems my plans to have a special time with you after Winterfest hit a snag," he said with obvious disappointment. "Will we be spending time together?" she asked with a smile. "But of course, my beautiful one," he responded with surprise. "Then there is no snag, Vincent." "I only want to be with you," she said softly. He smiled and explained his dilemma regarding the lack of snow.
Great stuff!
"Well," Catherine replied, "I'm sorry we'll miss our time in the snow. And I'm also sorry that the children, if they were feeling better, will have no snow."
Great stuff!
"You know, Vincent,
Ooh, baby.
perhaps I have an idea. Maybe we can all have snow." She said with a grin. "You'll find snow for the whole city," he said with his unique smile. "Not for the city, Vincent. Just for the tunnel dwellers, and on a limited basis," she laughed. "Do you think you could find a fairly large chamber near the Great Hall for my plan?" she asked. "For you, my Catherine, anything," Vincent
Ooh, baby.
said as he held her tightly, feeling the warmth of her small body through his cape. Then touching her soft cheek, he discovered he disappeared into the darkness. The very next morning, Catherine managed a number of mysterious phone calls from her desk at work. Anyone hearing the strange orders that she placed would have been quite puzzled. She made a few calculations on her very long list, then sighed and hoped for the best as she wrote a note to send below to Mouse and Jamie in the tunnels, deciding their help would be necessary. And ever so often she smiled at the thought of the Winterfest surprise and the snow
Great stuff!
chamber came to mind. Catherine's visit to the tunnel. The wind isn't blowing very hard, is it? To the tunnel world that evening was quite productive. Both Jamie and Mouse could barely restrain their excitement when Catherine revealed her plan. She also explained she wished to keep her plan a surprise for Vincent. They were delighted at the opportunity and vowed that they would do their best. They even promised to check with him on the location of the snow chamber to take additional measurements. Later, after tea with Vincent
Ooh, baby.
in his chamber and sidestepping his questions about her Winterfest plan, she returned to her apartment and dreamed happy dreams. The day of Winterfest dawned clear and cold, but still no snow. Catherine had spent the night before in the guest chamber. Thank you. I got a bit ahead of myself. So that she and her snow chamber crew could get an early start. The many boxes and bags of supplies she had sent below had already been placed in the snow chamber, along with scissors, string, wire, duct tape, and even a number of LED lanterns, with plenty of batteries. The few tunnel dwellers who might have seen the parade of deliveries were completely mystified. Even Father.
Not a good idea, Vincent. Get a life.
Let's face it, if you don't pay anything, they don't work very well. Who might have seen the parade of deliveries were completely mystified. Even Father,
Good idea, Vincent.
who had tried to visit the snow
White stuff.
chamber, had left with a smile and absolutely no idea of what was being done. The tunnel world had no clue. After hours and hours, at last they were finished. Tired and thirsty and with tiny wisps of cotton batting stuck in her clothes and hair, the snow
White stuff.
chamber crew headed for their chambers and the mirror pool to get ready for the Winterfest gathering, leaving behind a number of signs of mouses, making sure that threatened dire consequences to anyone entering before the appointed time. Now Catherine could only hope for the evening's success. The Winterfest celebration was as always lovely, with the many helper guests from above, William's delicious food and drink, and the music and laughter from those who had worked tirelessly. It was an event not to be missed. Then at last, Father
Not a good idea, Vincent.
stood and announced that due to the total lack of snow
White stuff.
this year, Catherine,
Hubba hubba.
Mouse, and Jamie had been hard at work preparing a substitute. It was decided that the adults would have the first opportunity to visit the snow
White stuff.
chamber, after which the children would visit. The few rules that would apply were announced, and the children were on their best behavior. The snow chamber crew entered first to switch on the many lanterns that would highlight the chamber. Then the adult tunnel dwellers filed in. Catherine insisted that Vincent
Ooh, baby.
be first. He stood silently for a moment, taking it all in. It was incredible. Layers and layers of soft white cotton batting draped the entire chamber. Some had been cut to resemble icicles, creating a fine white lacy fringe. Mound upon mound of the batting had become snow drifts, along with a huge snow
White stuff.
fort, complete with snow
White stuff.
balls and a family of snowmen,
White stuff.
complete with snow dog and cat.
White stuff.
For those who wish to create snow angels, a large circular area had been filled with soft, finely cut styrofoam, just waiting for a designer. The LED lanterns, with their soft bluish light, cast a glow on the chamber scene, creating the illusion of new fallen snow.
White stuff.
And in the background, playing softly, one could hear Walking in a Winter Wonderland. It was almost too beautiful to touch, and a fitting conclusion to Winterfest. Father
Not a good idea, Vincent.
and Mary were next in line, and Mary could not resist cupping a handful of the styrofoam flakes in her hand as her laughter pealed like small silver bells. There were oohs and ahs as more of the tunnel world filed in. Then it was the children's turn, and surprisingly enough, they were so taken with the snow chamber and its magical spell, they were almost afraid to breathe. Soon, however, they were laughing and making snow angels
White stuff.
and tossing white styrofoam snowballs
White stuff.
at one another from behind the faux snow fort.
White stuff.
Father,
Not a good idea, Vincent.
however, realizing the unfrozen snow
White stuff.
would only be able to survive so much wear and tear, declared it was bedtime for the children and that the snow chamber
White stuff.
would be left in place for the rest of the week, but only for good little boys and girls. And as they filed out under Mary's watchful supervision, Mouse and Jamie handed each one a small silver and blue can with an enticing label stating they were receiving a sample of real snow.
White stuff.
These actually exist because we've had them at Winterfest.
Yippee!
Oh, they're so good. Vincent stared at the cans in the soft light and said with amazement, "Catherine,
Hubba hubba.
where on earth did you find such a thing? Is it real?" he asked. "Online," she said with a smile. "It's a promotional giveaway for a ski lodge in Vermont. There can't be more than a few tablespoons in each can, but it is cold and it does feel like snow," she laughed. "You truly are a wonder," he said fervently as he held her briefly, not really caring who noticed. Moments later, Vincent, Catherine,
Hubba hubba.
and Father
Not a good idea, Vincent.
were the snow chamber's
White stuff.
only occupants. Father took her hand
Good idea, Vincent.
and hugged her gently and then said, "Catherine,
Hubba hubba.
once again you have amazed me with your generosity and your imagination. You and your crew have made this a Winterfest that will not be forgotten. I think perhaps the Jamie and Mouse did most of the hard work, but I so wanted Vincent to have snow
White stuff.
for a Winterfest," she said with an impish smile. Father
Not a good idea, Vincent.
was thoughtful as he stared at them in the dim light. "Perhaps you two would like to have some time alone to admire your handiwork, Catherine.
Hubba hubba.
I'm sure you've both been very good," he laughed. "Oh, we have, Father." Vincent
Ooh, baby.
said with a smile as they watched him retreat into the rocky tunnel passageway. Then from behind a cotton batting snowdrift,
White stuff.
she pulled out a small ice chest containing chilled champagne in glasses. "Care to make a snow angel,
White stuff.
Vincent?" she said with a giggle. Opening the bottle with a great deal more ease than she would have imagined, he filled their glasses, then touched his glass to hers. "You are my snow angel,"
White stuff.
he said softly as they sipped the amber liquid. And then, with the taste of the sparkling wine still on their lips, he kissed her passionately in the beautiful snow chamber
White stuff.
on Winterfest.
Yippee! Yay!
So very glad you enjoyed it. We have a little surprise for you. At each table, on a chair, I have no idea which, even though I put them there is a blue ticket. It is taped to the bottom of the chair. Look at your chair and see. Look at your chair, and there should be one at each table. When you find the blue ticket, please stand up and come to the front. Okay, hold the ticket up in front so that you can see. These are some magic snowballs.
Ah, he's still looking.
Hey, stop moving. Pause. Stay. Go back out. No, go back
Ah,
Okay, if you have a magic snowball, come up to the front.
Judy, it's your own table. We don't have one at your table.
They probably moved chairs.
Did you not find it at that table?
Give it to Stace. He worked so hard.
As soon as you have your magic snowball, come to the front. First of all, by way of explanation, I have to tell you that the group that I am a part of, a member of, which is HAT, or Helpers of Tulsa, we have a Winterfest celebration every year.
Yippee!
We really enjoy it. We do things like this and things that are crazier, and sometimes we always have a ceremony. Some of us also make Winterfest ornaments, which are like crystals or snowflakes or something of that nature. And I had some that I had made extra, and I thought perhaps some of you might enjoy them. I wish I had them for all of you, I do not. But the holders of the magic snowball will. Now you have a choice. You can keep the snowball or the ornament. And this will determine which one you get. As I said, some of these are snowflakes and some of them are crystal ornaments. All right, 499791. You didn't say we needed a reading.